Okay, got it. Okay, we're rolling. Hey guys, I'm Jessica Craig. Just want to apologize again for my voice. I'm not going to talk a ton, but I wanted to hop on here really quick and tell you guys that I'm so stinking excited and fired up that you guys are here to listen and hear a little bit more about Prove It. I've been talking to ton, or not necessarily talking, but I've been texting a ton of people today, and I'm just as excited today as I was when I got started with this 10 months ago. So if I had a voice, I would tell you guys a little bit more about my story, but just know that this was the best decision that I ever made. And I'm so stinking thankful to be here and to be in this position and to be able to share this with you guys. So I'm going to let Ashley take over because she does have a voice. She does live in the woods with very poor service and does not have indoor plumbing. So she may break up on y'all, and if so, I'll come back to the rescue with my raspy voice.
She is awful, so I'm glad we got her out of here. No, just kidding. Jessica is one of my best friends in the world, and the story that I'm going to share with you is probably very similar to hers. So we both found keto on the exact same day. It was just about 10 months ago right now, so the middle of this past November, and our friend Mandy introduced it to us. Well, I had never heard of ketosis. I didn't know what that was. I'd heard of the Atkins diet, low carb, but I didn't really know what end result you were trying to achieve. I just knew people were trying to get healthy, maybe lose some weight, but I didn't know what ketosis was. So when Mandy told us about this product, we watched the campfire video. So hopefully all of you guys have seen the campfire video. And I watched it and I thought, what in the world does this even mean? Like, I'm too dumb to even comprehend this, but I know this sounds amazing, so I've got to try it. So I was one of those people that I needed to love it on day one, right? I just had to know on day one if this was going to work for me. So I was one of those lucky people, and it worked on day one for me. A lot of people have to use it for, a week or 2 weeks before they really get some of that great feeling. They're sleeping better. They have more mental focus. They have more energy. But for me, it was day one, and I slept like a freaking baby. So 10 months later, I'm still sleeping amazing. The mental focus, I just feel like I can concentrate easier. I'm calmer. I have a smooth energy, so it doesn't like give me a really big high and then I can't concentrate. I just feel like I feel amazing all the time. Jess, do you want to mute a couple of people? I think I hear some background noise. Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. And then appetite control. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those people that typically it was hard for me to say, I can't eat that Snickers bar, or I can't eat that Halloween pumpkin that's out right now, the Reese cups, right there in every single store that you pass, like in the checkout line, they're right there staring at you in the face. Well, with keto, I can say, no, I don't want a Reese pumpkin, right? And before it was so hard for me to do that. And the best part about this is if you did decide to eat a Reese pumpkin, you're still going to be in ketosis. Without Keto OS, if you were just doing the low carb, no sugar diet, if you ate that pumpkin, you were going to be back to square one. So you had to start all over again. So I'm like, praise the Lord, hallelujah, that if I slip up and I'm not perfect every single day, that keto is going to keep me in check. So the longer you use this product, the better you're going to feel. There are tons of benefits on the side of the box, which are super amazing. And everyone's going to feel these things differently. But keto is going to do for your body what your body needs keto to do for you. So fat loss is also a wonderful side effect of that. I personally have not lost any weight, maybe 2 pounds, but I've gone down a dress size. I'm slimmer than I've ever been. I just feel really good. I can see definition in my body that I've never seen before. It's really helped me with my workouts, my muscle preservation. It makes me not feel like I'm dying after I work out, and before I literally hated it. So there's tons of awesome benefits that I know a lot of people in here feel the same way. And my absolute favorite part about keto is it's safe from womb to tomb. So this was something that I knew not only could I use because it wasn't a weight loss or an energy supplement, but it was a product that I could share with kids in my family, my grandmother, pregnant and breastfeeding women that I know and love. And so that was really exciting for me that I had something I was proud enough and I was comfortable enough to share with everyone that I care. Here we are today. We've got all of you amazing people on here with us tonight. We have been able to touch thousands of lives in 10 months just because we decided to say, yes, I want to try this product. I want to see what it's all about. And guys, it's legit. It's a 90-day money-back guarantee because it freaking works. And there's nothing like it on the market. So I'm really excited about keto. I'm excited about what it's done for me and my family, what it's done for everyone that I care about, all of you guys. Hopefully, if you haven't tried it, you're going to get some in your hands the next couple of days, and you're going to see what we're screaming from the rooftop. So I think we have a couple of people that we want to hear from tonight, and they're just going to kind of share what keto has done for them, maybe physically, but also financially. Because something that comes with keto is when you feel so good, right? You feel so good from the inside out. Everyone thinks, what's Ashley doing? I have to know what her secret is. So you naturally share something that you love, right? So with Keto Improve It, you can get free product and you can make some really awesome side income. So we have a couple of peeps that we want to speak tonight. Jess, who do we have on here that's speaking?
Meg, are you on here? I know I saw her on here. Hang on just a second. Meg, if you can, okay, I see you. Let me unmute you. Okay, Meg, you are unmuted. So, oh, wait, no, you're not. Just kidding. Okay, now you're unmuted, Meg. So go ahead and just tell everybody why you love this and how awesome you're doing.
All right, guys. So first I'm going to say don't mind me. I'm sick. I've been home from work, and I feel like crap today, but I promised Sierra and Gina that I would get on here, and I'm super nervous, so I made myself do it. And I made some notes so I don't forget anything. So first I will say I was totally skeptical. My friend Gina was doing it, and, I saw her post pictures, and she was doing really good. And I figured, well, maybe I'll try it, but I'm not going to lie. I did look it up on YouTube. I Googled it. I did lots of research. And it seemed to be, a good product, and I saw her having really good results with it. A few of my friends in Florida were doing it, and so my mother-in-law was on vacation here with us, and we went to a ladies' night, and Gina was there with Gwen, and I figured, well, this is the perfect time to try it. We did a 5-day trial, so we figured, we'll give it a try, see what happens, and I figured, she'll do it with me while she's on vacation here, and we'll see what happens. So on the second day, I felt amazing, and at first I kind of thought it was in my head, because I had seen people post about it. I'm like, well, could it really be working this soon? But anyways, so I felt amazing. I had a ton of energy, and between the second and third day, I could already tell that I was losing weight in my stomach, which was crazy. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't eating healthy. I mean, I wasn't eating terrible, but I wasn't eating healthy. So that was pretty amazing. And, so I did that. And then, after my 5 days ran out, I felt horrible. I was off of it for 2 days, and I told myself, well, if this is what I used to feel like, I don't ever want to feel like this again. And I'm not lying. I went to find Gwen. I said, you have samples? I need samples before my box comes in because I'm going to die. And so I knew at that point that I never wanted to be without it again. I was sharing it on Facebook. I was telling all my friends about it, not with any intention to promote. I just was excited about it because it worked really good. And I've always had a hard time with my weight. I was a Beachbody coach for a little while, and probably about a year and a half. And I worked really hard. I did really good on it. I lost about 30 pounds, and I was probably the healthiest I've ever been. But it was a lot of work. And, I tried to get people on my team. Nobody wanted to spend the money on it. So I was really skeptical about becoming a coach. Gina was, telling me that I would do really good at it, and I was pretty much doing the work anyways. I just wasn't getting paid for it. So I was really on the fence for a while, and, I figured, well, what if I don't make the money back? And she finally convinced me, $37, if I don't make that back, it's not going to kill me. And, it could be something really good. So I gave it a try, and it is seriously the best decision I've ever made. I have a lot of my friends doing it. Half my family's doing it. My husband and my sister-in-law were my two biggest skeptics. They both said, that's crazy. It doesn't work. Within probably say like 3 or 4 weeks, my husband was like, wow, you're doing really good. and he was seeing my results, and he said, so do you have any of that keto? And I was like, so now I have to share? Um, but anyway, so he wanted to try it, so he started doing it, and he's a nurse. He works overnight at the hospital, and he usually gets to the point to where, he's falling asleep at his desk. He has no energy. He's got a thyroid problem too, so that doesn't help. But anyway, so he was taking it, and he said, I'm doing really good at work. He said, I'm able to stay awake all night, and he comes home and he does stuff around the house, which is kind of what I do. I mean, before I work at a doctor's office, so I would work for 10 hours, and I'm on my feet all day, so I would be exhausted by the time I got home. I would sit on the couch, I would put on my pajamas, sit on the couch, and that was it. I would fall asleep, and my oldest would have to help me make dinner because I was just drained. And now I come home and I clean the house, I do dishes, I get the kids' stuff ready for school, which might seem, not that big of a deal, but to me this is pretty big. I've had lots of awesome changes. I used to be really, really big into coffee and soda. Those were like my two. This is really bad, but that was all I would drink all day. I would drink coffee for breakfast, soda at lunch, coffee and soda at dinner, no water. And I have cut down to, I make 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and I barely even drink any of it because I drink my ketones, and that gets me through the day. I've cut out pretty much all soda. I let myself have like a can of soda at dinner, but I only drink a quarter of it, and I really have no desire to drink it. I haven't really been really big into junk food, which I was before. I could eat like a whole bag of Doritos. And now I have no interest in it. So I'm making better choices, not intentionally, but it's just how the product works. It's awesome. So it's done a lot for me and my family. My mother-in-law, she's doing awesome with it. She's losing weight. She has problems with her knees, and she can't work out because her knees hurt. So it's actually, it's helped her. She's able to get up and move. She's not even using a cane anymore, which is amazing to see her like that, because, it breaks my heart to see her struggle like that. And she's just doing so good, so good. I'm so happy for her. But yeah, that's my story. I love it, and I want to share it with the world. And to me, it's not about the money. It's about helping other people to be able to do what I've done and what other people have done, which for a lot of people, it's not easy. And this makes it really easy. And it's awesome. I love it.
Well, thank you, Meg. That was awesome. We really appreciate you sharing. And I'm so glad that you're feeling so much better, and it's easier for you to share this product, and you are crushing it so far. So we're proud of you.
Thank you.
I am going to popcorn someone that we love. He is amazing, so I know he won't punch me in the face the next time I see him for asking him to speak on the spot. But Jake, because you love me so much, will you share your story with us? Thanks. Love you.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to speak. Okay. Appreciate y'all just doing this to me. But anyway, so my story started, it was back in April. I'd started looking into the ketogenic diet and everything and started doing all that. And then a friend of mine, Mallory, I'd been posting about that, you didn't need stupid powders. You didn't need these stupid keto powders, and she was like, So I reached out to her. I was like, you know what? Send me some of this stuff, and I'm going to try it and make some videos about it, and just to basically prove that it didn't work, and push my nutritional stuff. So she sent me some of them, and the very first day I took the raspberry lemonade, and it's like I said in that video, I about chewed a hole through the gym wall, and I was like, there's no way that this is doing this to me. So the next day I took the chocolate swirl, and it did exactly what it said it was going to do. And then the third day I took the Maui Punch, and I called her as soon as I got home, and I was like, sign me up. What do I got to do? It was just unreal. The energy that I sustained from that stuff just blew me the heck away. And I was already in ketosis, so I didn't think that you needed to add it to your regimen. And just by adding it on my little transformation pictures and stuff, it blew me away. It accelerated the process tenfold for me. But not only that, it's just my mindset. Like, just by taking it and then knowing what other people could achieve by just drinking this led me to literally become a new person. I mean, I have my why. You know, that's what we talk about in the Prove It community is find your why. What is your purpose? And I know 110% in my heart and in my mind that this is my purpose, is to spread this message to the entire world, that you don't have to feel like crap anymore, man. You don't. You know, the way you feel right now is probably not the way you're supposed to feel. The day I turned 27, I was like, Jesus, I just got hit by a freaking bus. You know, and I was like, I guess this is how I'm going to feel for the rest of my life. And then, you know, finally, you know, my story goes more in depth. But, I mean, finally one day I woke up, looked myself in the mirror and said, to hell with this. You know, there's no way I'm about to keep doing this. There's no way. And stumbled upon the keto diet video and then started that journey and then stumbled upon Prove It. And, you know, guys, just to touch on this, you know, everybody's joining the keto bandwagon. Buyer beware, man. There's no community out there like Prove It. I can tell you right now, Prove It is people over profit 110%. You know, the other Zoom that we did a couple weeks ago, I'm surprised everybody didn't have to buy a new computer from crying all over it. Because there's no more passionate of a company that puts its people before its money than Prove It does, which is the reason I bought all into it. You know, we say in the community, play full out, and if you do, I promise you'll get that in return from everybody else. It's one big team. It's one big family. The science behind our product works for itself. You know, just get people to take it, and everybody loves it. I mean, it's simple as that. But, you know, just watch out from other companies and everything trying to jump on the bandwagon, because Prove It started it. You know, that's why we say in the community, stay in the blue ocean. Nobody can touch it. Nobody can touch us. We have the science behind it. We have the doctors behind it. You know, that's all I got to say. I mean, I'm a critical, you know, care nurse, cath lab nurse. I won't be putting my face out there for the world to see and embarrassing myself every single morning when I'm popping a keto, you know, in the parking lot, shaking it up around people if I didn't know that it works and that it could help my patients and my family and myself. So, you know, I'm here for everybody. Everybody's here for everybody, actually. So if y'all have any questions, you know, feel free to hit me up. This, I can tell you right now, if you have any doubts, don't. Absolutely don't. Just do it. I mean, $37. I mean, good God. You know, $37 is all it takes. And if you want to buy an experience pack like I did, I put it on my credit card. Trust me, I didn't want to, but I did. And that was one of the best decisions. I mean, I ain't made too many good decisions. Let's just be honest. I'm pretty crazy. But that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. And now I'm here with y'all handsome folk. And I've never felt better in my entire life. Never been happier mentally, for sure. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Woo! I'm fired to freak up, Jake. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
You're welcome, darling.
Like, if y'all didn't feel anything, call 911. The number is 911 if you need it. But immediately call because something's wrong with you and you could be dead. Okay, for real. Now I'm going to popcorn Sierra. She's another one of my best friends. We started the exact same day. She has an incredible testimony too, and I would love y'all to hear from her. So Sierra, you on, girlfriend?
I am. As long as this little tiny man right here decides he's going to cooperate, he has ear infection, so he's super grouchy. But no, so I could tell you all the health benefits and like all the amazing things that it's done for like my mental clarity, my focus and sleep and energy and like all of that stuff. But I feel like everybody's already covered that. But what you guys, I mean, you're on this call and we talked about opportunities. So you probably are on this call thinking, well, am I going to work my butt off for some popcorns and some peanuts? So we'll get a little uncomfortable for a second and talk about, you know, financial gain. So, you know, obviously you can share keto with the world, but you can also get paid to do it. And that's the coolest part. So I'll tell you a quick, like, toned down version of my story. You guys, just like Jessica and Ashley, they came to me and they were like, hey, we have this opportunity. We stuff. It's amazing. Take it pregnant and breastfeeding. I was pregnant with this little guy right here at the time. Took the product, fell in love, and knew like I need to share this with someone, because if I don't share it with somebody, somebody else is going to share it with them, because that's how amazing this stuff is. Like I knew it was going to spread like wildfire. I was working from home, but I was working two businesses, working, 18, 20 hours a day. Just can actually know, like I don't think I ever slept. I also had a 2-year-old at home with me at the time, and it was just craziness. I was working myself to death and still not able to get by. I know that a lot of people are in that situation. We had actually pretty much maxed out every credit card that we had with the exception of one, and we had $1,000 on it. And we were saving that because I was 37 weeks pregnant. And it was almost Christmas time, and I was like, this is our kids' Christmas money. This is the money that, and it wasn't even real money. That's the bad part. Like, it was credit card money. This is the money that's going to help us. We didn't have a nursery. I was 37 weeks, and we had like a crib and nothing else. We didn't have a nursery ready. Like, we really didn't have anything. And my husband was like, you know what, just do it. Just go all in. There are benefits to the experience pack. So you hear us talk about that experience pack. It's 200 samples. Use those to really kickstart your business. But there's other benefits too. So it gives you double commission on your promoters underneath you for your first 30 days. And then it also gives you rank 5 pay for a year. So it just means that you're paid a little bit more for your first year. And, those things were like, those are really big benefits. Like, that could be super important. And I need to go in and I need to go all in. So I had a little faith. John had a lot of faith and possibly some insanity. And he said, go ahead, spend that last $1,000. And we did. I think I threw up a little bit after I clicked the submit button because I got a little nervous. But it was so worth it, guys. Like, I got rid of that product. Like, I sold that product within, hours. Like, I had sold all of it and then 2 more experience packs before my first experience pack hit my doorstep. Like, people wanted this stuff so much. Like, it was so crazy. And we have gone 10 months ago from being, I was behind on my car payment. We had maxed out every single credit card that we had. I was 37 weeks pregnant and seriously considering trying to find a job. And I was like, how am I going to find a job? Like, no one's going to hire me. Like, I'm about to have a baby. Like, who would hire this? And I really didn't know how we were going to make it to the new year, honestly. To be completely honest, I didn't know as a family how we were going to make it. And now we are credit card debt free. John drives around in a brand new truck paid for by Prove It. We are saving money towards our dream house. We travel the world and see, our teams all over the country. Like, Jessica knows, I don't think we're ever home. I think we were home 9 days the entire month of August, because we were traveling and enjoying life and taking our kids with us and just getting to do things that we never would have been able to do, like, ever. I wake up every morning and I'm like, is this real life? Like, is this a dream? I get paid a ridiculous amount, but also paid to share this with people. Like, how cool is that? And that's the crazy part, is that it's not just one person. Like, it's not just Jessica. It's not just Ashley. It's not just me. Like, all of our friends are being successful. Like, there's so many. Like, we have 80 something champs on our team. That means there's about 80 people on our team driving around in 10 months, driving around in luxury cars paid for by Prove It. Like, that's life changing. Like, can you imagine not having a car payment anymore? Like, not having to pay your car payment. Would that change your life? I know that would have changed mine. So whether you're coming in to make grocery money, whether you're coming in to make $300 a month, or whether you're coming in and you're going to retire your husband like Jessica did, or buy a G-Wagon like Ashley, or, travel the world like we are, it doesn't matter. If you put in the effort, put in the work, that, you're going to hit that $100 a month goal. You're going to hit that $500 a month goal. You're going to hit that life-changing income goal. Like, or just free product. Yes, Jake, there are so many stinking people who come in just for free product. I drink free ketones every month. How many of you guys on this Zoom drink free ketones every month? I paid for my ketones one time, and I've never paid for them since then, and I get all the keto because I drink 1 million a day because it's free. So, I know that not everybody wants to talk about money and not everybody wants to talk about the business side, but you wouldn't be on an opportunity call if the fact that making money didn't slightly appeal to you, just a little tiny bit, right? So there's a reason that you're on here tonight. You needed to hear one of these people's testimonies, whether it was mine or Jake's or Meg's or Jessica's or Ashley's. Like, you were placed here on this Zoom for a reason. And this is your sign, big flashing neon sign, that it's time to do it. So.
I'm even more fired up. I'm on fire Hey, Jessica, will you post a link to the guest call that we have coming up? Hey guys, in like 18 minutes, Prove It has a guest call that you can hop on, and it's just like information about keto and Prove It and what we're all about. We would love to invite you to listen in. Your line's muted, so you can literally jog down the road, take a bath, eat pizza, look in the mirror and put on makeup, whatever your jam is. No one can see or hear you, so we would love to have you just hop on with us. But like everyone has said tonight, you can hear that this is legit. Like, we are real people. We do this every single week, and we have a Zoom full of new faces every week because, let's face it, people don't feel good. People are not healthy. People are not debt-free. People don't have extra money for emergencies. People don't have college funds for their children. Like, that's reality. Most families today live off of 2 incomes, and a lot of families are single parents. So how are they functioning? So let's just think about that for a second. If it's $37 an entire year to be a Prove It promoter, you really don't have anything to lose. We're here to help you every step of the way. You can be as successful as you want to be. We had 0 experience in this. Jake might be the only person on here, unless someone else I don't know of, that actually knew what the heck he was talking about. I didn't. I just knew that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of being broke. And so fast forward 10 minutes later, I've never felt this good. I've never been debt free. I've never been in the financial situation that I'm in, not for just myself, but my family, and my future, and what I can help my friends and family do, and what I can help people that are coming behind us do. Like, I'm just so excited to be a part of something where Jake said it earlier first, and that's what excites me, is that we are about relationships. We are about helping people. It's not about a transaction here. It's about building relationships and helping people feel better. And then you turn into a promoter because you want to share something so amazing. So if anybody has any questions, please unmute yourself and ask, or put them in the chat over here. We'll answer them for you. And don't forget, the guest call starts in 15 minutes now. Does anyone have anything at all? And if you don't feel like asking right now, we're here to help. If you're embarrassed to speak up tonight, that's okay. Get with the person that invited you and one of us after this Zoom, and we would be happy to help you answer any questions that you have. But we would for sure love to see your face on our team tonight or tomorrow, hopefully, and help you change your life and maybe some more people's too. So we're excited. Lisa, is this being recorded? Yes, it's being recorded, so we will post this to our team page probably tomorrow.
And guys, this is just such a great opportunity. Like, I just can't even express to you guys how much I feel like everyone needs to do this. And whether it works out for you or not, you need to give it a shot, because you'll never know unless you try. And if you don't try, you're going to look back at this moment with my raspy voice, and you're going to think, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I jump on board? When you're seeing all your friends, all your family, people in your community that who are having massive success with this. So just give it a try. There's no risk. They're not going to come to your house and take all your things. There's no contracts involved. There's no sales quotas. It's just give it a try and see what happens. I'm so thankful that I did. $37, that's it.
That's the thing, guys. Like, this, you can take this to the bank. This is 100% coming into your town. Whether you introduce it or someone else does, it's coming there. So wouldn't you rather be the person that does? Like, can you imagine? It's coming, whether you do it or not. So you might as well get on board.
I'm going to add to what you just said, if you don't mind, because I think some of my people are actually able to get on now. Exactly what you just said. One of the girls who I gave keto to the other day, she bought a box. Her and her fiance are on it, and they are freaking killing it. Like, she's sending me pictures of them running and stuff. She's like, we'd have never been able to do this. I love this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I was talking to her about promoting, and where she is, nobody. I'm not talking about just nobody. I mean 0 people, except for myself, are promoting this or even talking about this. So the opportunity for her to start the conversation in this town is unreal. And, a lot of y'all who see me and all this other stuff, y'all know I'm crazy as crap. I didn't go into this for money. I went into it because of the science behind it and the way it made me feel and the potential that I know where it could change other people's lives. little did I know I actually could make money. I thought it was, I didn't think that I would ever make money doing it. It wasn't important to me. But now that somebody's finally taught me how to go actually look in my back office and see how much money I have made from it, I'm smiling. Santa's gonna be good this year to the little man. Let's just go ahead and put it that way. Big Daddy might be getting him some new Jeep tires. Thanks, prove it. So the opportunity is there, guys, because as soon as you log on Facebook, everything that you see, what is it? Keto this, keto that, keto this, keto that. Prove it started it, and there's nobody on the face of this planet that's going to be able to touch this product because we are ahead of everybody by 2 years. 2 years ahead of everybody. And you don't see doctors coming out on their stuff and promoting it. Plus, I've tested 3 of the products so far, and they do not work. So there's that. Anyway, okay, so I was just going to relate that message to where you can make as much in this business as you want to make because the product works. It works. The product does work, and you will be so passionate about it to where it sells itself. I mean, that's how I get people involved. Is the passion that comes out of me gets them excited, and when they do try it, they're like, "Oh my God, he's not kidding! I got to have more of this." And it just rolls uphill from there, man. It's just it's going to take over the world. So the more people on board with us and this family and this team, the better, because we're better together in this, and it's not going to slow down. So just go ahead and hop on board with us. That's for sure. Hey, thanks. Love y'all. Bye.
On fire again. On freaking fire. Lucy's joining right now, and she's claiming to be our next champ. Go ahead and say it, Luce. You're going to do it, girl. Someone else asked a question. How do we promote they're not good at sales? Great. Fantastic. We don't sell anything. So congratulations. You would not be good here if you were a good salesman. We share keto, and that's it. If you look at our Facebook, you can see that we're just sharing in our everyday lives what it's doing for us. Like I said earlier, I sleep better. That's my biggest thing is I sleep like a rock. I've never had this kind of sleep in my life. So something I would do is I would post a picture of me with my keto or my shaker bottle and say, oh my gosh, I just slept like Rip Van Winkle or something crazy like that because I'm super crazy. But I mean, it's really just incorporating keto into your life and sharing with people what it's doing for you. Because think about it, if you're tired, so is someone else, right? If you're a mom and you have no energy, another mom that feels the same way, right? If it's hard for you at the end of the day to feel like picking up the house, another mom feels like that. There's so many things. So other people can relate to you too. So it's just sharing your testimony, and it just trickles and it just continues. And before you know it, you've got tons of people that want this product because everybody wants to feel better than they do. So that's really it. You don't have to be a salesman. We advertise on Facebook a lot. We do a lot of, face-to-face things. Like if you see someone in the grocery store and they're shopping in the whole food section or the veggie section, and they're talking about, what they're cooking for supper that night. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, let me tell you what I'm making. Oh, I'm doing this new keto diet. Oh my gosh, you've got to try this. Look what I have. It's just picking up little cues and paying attention to people. But you don't have to learn all that tonight because we will help you every step of the way figure out the best kind of post to make, how to talk to people, what to say, and how to answer their questions. We're all here for you. Everybody on this Zoom, we're one big team. And like Jake said, we help one another. So you don't have to find that out tonight. We can help you as you go. Anything else? We have our call starting in 10 minutes. I would love to have all you guys on there and see all these gorgeous faces on our team page tonight. Let's get really crazy. Let's rock the rest of this month. And we will talk to you guys soon. If you have any questions, reach out and let us know. Love y'all. Thanks for hopping on. We'll see you guys later.